We continue to celebrate this joy of Easter today. And one of the most beautiful stories that bring forth to us the importance of what we celebrate at this Mass this morning, the Word and the Sacrament. The words that Jesus explained to the disciples on the road to Emmaus, and how they were brought together, and He took bread and He broke it. And their eyes were open to realize who this really was. They were excited, but at the same time they were tired on the way to Emmaus. And all of a sudden, all that left them, and they wanted to go back and share with the disciples. That whole experience reminds us of the fact of what we are as church. Sunday after Sunday, we celebrate the great gift of the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. Jesus conquering sin and death. And our lives, both words and actions, have to express that in all that we do. In all that we do. For the last few weeks now, we've been celebrating this wonderful, wonderful gift of Christ's resurrection from the dead. And continue to reveal, we are continually being shown that Christ continues to want to tell us, realize who I am. And it's so hard sometimes because we do get self-centered. We do worry about ourselves. We kind of turn in on ourselves sometimes. And sometimes that's true with those who are homebound, huh? But what's important, this gives us new hope. You saw the difference of these two disciples walking the road to Emmaus. And when they recognized Him, something happened. There was a change. And so often when we come to Mass, when we read the Scriptures, and most especially when we receive Holy Communion, Christ comes to us. Sometimes we can take that for granted. But this whole Easter season reminds us of this wonderful presence of Jesus Christ in our midst. My prayer for all of us as we continue to walk this Easter way, to never forget the wonder of God's love in the person of His Son, Jesus Christ. And one final message of what today is civilly of Mother's Day, to give thanks to God how our mothers and those who have acted as mothers in our life show us again the presence of our God in the way they love, the way they support, the way they continue to encourage us. For those whose mothers may have passed, to understand that their presence is still in our midst, and that they still watch over us, and they still want the best for us. Christ is risen. Indeed, He is risen. May that hope, that joy, that glory continue in your heart, in my heart, all the days of our life.